Good morning. Welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We have some tranquil conditions across the region this morning. I did have a cold start to the day, seeing a low around 25 degrees, as was expected with temperatures in the mid-20s last night. Going to see anywhere from partly to mostly cloudy skies today. We'll see increasing breezes out of the south to southwest once we move into the late afternoon and the evening hours, and could see a wind advisory once we move into the evening hours, for today. As far as precipitation chances go, not going to see any rainfall or lightning today. And next chance of precipitation will come Friday night into Saturday, the chance of some rain and snow showers. So taking a look at our current surface analysis, we do have an area low pressure well north and west of the area across the Great Lakes. That's going to track across the northern tier of the United States for today. It's going to give us a warm front moving through the region for this evening, and with that, breezy conditions before a cold front crosses through the area for the late evening into the early overnight hours. But overall for today, we'll have that high pressure in store and overhead, giving us tranquil weather across the region. Our current observation is scattered deck around 25,000 feet, winds out of the northwest at 4 knots, temperature 31 degrees, and relative humidity at 72%. So taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see we do have some cirrus clouds moving in the region. Also seeing that residual snow cover across the northeast states on the satellite this morning. But overall, good conditions today. Just going to see that increase of cirrus cloudiness with partly to mostly cloudy skies. And taking a look at the European model for the next few days here, you can see that area low pressure deepening across the northern tier of the northeast states today into the night. We'll see those breezy conditions continuing for tomorrow morning. And then for Friday, we'll have decreasing winds, high pressure building in across the region. That high is going to slide off the coast for Friday evening. We'll have another quickly moving area of low pressure tracking through the region for Friday night into Saturday. And as of right now, it looks like that area low pressure is going to track too close to the region for giving us any good chances of snowfall across the Wallops region. And right now, it looks like this low placement is tracking a bit farther north than it was yesterday, so areas looks like north of the Maryland-Delaware line would be the location to see some accumulating snowfall. We'll continue to monitor the area low pressure and the track of that. If it does move farther south, then the models are predicting right now, could see some snowfall across the region here at Wallops, but right now it looks like just mainly a rain event with the possibility of some brief wet snow at the end of the precipitation shield. As we move into Saturday, going to see high pressure building in from the west and breezy conditions behind this low. But overall, just some cooler weather across the region on Saturday afternoon with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Our high today will be around 45 degrees during the daytime, and then temperatures rising near 50 near around midnight tonight, and then temperatures falling towards the morning hours once that cold front does move east of the region around 37 degrees. We'll see winds gusting out of the southwest to south-southwest around 24 to 26 knots this evening into the early overnight hours. And we'll see northwesterly winds possibly gusting high as 25 knots post-frontal during the early overnight hours. Winds should die down around dawn tomorrow morning, northwest to 7-12 knots before picking up briefly during the morning hours of Friday. We'll see our terminal forecast containing VFR conditions this morning into the overnight hours. Just going to see a little bit of an increase of our cloud cover around 3,000 to 6,000 feet with that cold front moving through. But overall, just going to see mainly just some cirrus cloudiness across the region in the next 24 hours. Our tides are 1 foot above normal. And looking at Friday into Saturday, Friday partly to mostly cloudy skies, breezy during the morning, high 47 degrees. Friday night, overcast, a chance of some rain showers, possibly mixed with snow after dawn. We'll see little to no snow accumulation expected this time, and mainly going with the no snow accumulation right now. Our low will be around 35 degrees. And for Saturday, overcast skies with a slight chance of a sprinkle or flurry in the morning, becoming mostly partly cloudy and slightly breezy, a high 45 degrees. Well, that's going to complete our 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. We're back at 10 o'clock in the next 7 days.